It's Madden NFL 22, and the wait is...
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
On first down, Jacobs. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39.
Let's go.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
Oh, it's real easy to celebrate the throw there, but this was all about the protection because he had all day to sit back, survey the situation, and then really step into that one. He wouldn't have been able to do it without the help of his offensive line, though.
Yeah, and you see the final number there on how far that ball traveled. Pretty impressive. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The numbers for him from a week ago. 20 carries, 115 yards.
He's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes a leading rusher.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. To throw on 3rd down, Jacobs. He finds his man complete. That's Russell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown. To throw on 2nd down, Yarbrough.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the number 1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and downfield.
And he's got this down to the 35. Let's go. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's it.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that's really not the best decision either.
Oh, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season.
And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A 4-yard pickup that gets them going forward, but still 15 yards left on third down. Looking to throw. Jacobs. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Throwing on first down. Yarbrough. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 43 yards now on the ground and just 7 carries.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Yarbrough. They'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Operating from the gun. Yarbrough. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jacobs. Throw left side complete. That's right. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Back to throw. Jacobs. He finds his man complete. That's Griffith. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
Let's go.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Yeah, and this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field, having your offense look at going a long way to a short way after he makes a play. His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
They'll run on first down. Down to the 25. Give them maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On 3rd down, Jacobs. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain to throw on 3rd down. Yarbrough, he's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 26. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Looking to throw. Yarbrough. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd down now. It's right. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try the left side. It's right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On 1st and 10, Jacobs caught right side, Davis. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side, Williams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into the wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. "36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. The first update now from a game going on in Cleveland. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. first down.
Jacobs.
Wright's got it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Jacobs. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Throw right side, caught by Davis. A gain of 6 there on first. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught by Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And the first half was not kind to him, and he knows that. 3 interceptions, but still tied, so kind of a clean slate.
I'd say it's a reprieve because ordinarily you throw 3 interceptions, your team should be behind. So he has to be thinking to himself, okay, I'm off the hook for that one. I have to play better for my team here in the second half.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Yarbrough. Looking middle, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
You gotta be kidding me.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Second and 10.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Yarbrough. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On third down, Yarbrough escaping the pressure right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
And this one is right through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jacobs. Complete to right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. On 2nd down, it's right, runs through the contact, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Steelers have taken the lead. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Let's go!
And the Ravens taking the field. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 7 yards to pick up there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Yarbrough. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide down with a good gain. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And that will come the offense. offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Right. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. They'll get 34 yards there. Well, they lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's right, and this time he is in. Yes. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Let's go, boys.
The Ravens offense back out there. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Yarbrough. And he finds a man on the crossing route. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw on 2nd down. Yarbrough. 7 yards there and a first down. Off play action. Yarbrough. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's it, baby. We go.
Back now in Baltimore. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Right back to him on first down. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Looking to throw on second down. Yarbrough. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Ravens on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Yarbrough. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
Let's go.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Okay.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down. It's right. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's right. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jacobs. Looking for right, and he finds him. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jacobs. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down now. It's right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Steelers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jacobs. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Yarbrough. That is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Yarbrough. Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Back to throw. Yarbrough. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to wind up and air it out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Jacobs. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
What you talking about, ref?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Jacobs. And he's going to go down here as sacked. They push him back to the 34. The Steelers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking to throw. Jacobs. Under pressure, they got him again. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's right. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, right, and he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move him out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
yeah,
but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls.